Master, fellow Toastmaster, and our honored guest. I'm going to be giving my series of speech tips on how to create an introduction in your speech that will captivate the audience attention in the first 10 to 20 seconds of your speech. This is so important because you need to lead the audience into your speech, and to do this you need to captivate their attention. I gave you a number of tips already. I'm going to remind you of the acronym to remember the 4 tips that I gave before. Just a short summary, and then I'll give you the tip for today. Remember the acronym RPSS. If you forgot what the acronym, you could think of running past slimy snakes. Think of the acronym. The R stands for ask a rhetorical question. Rhetorical. The second one, P, stands for make the audience a promise. The third one, the S, stands for make a startling statement or give startling statistics. The second S stands for create suspense. So these were 4 tips I explained earlier. Today I'll give you a tip that is used by a lot of top speakers, but it's very difficult unless you really get into it. And it is very effective if you can do it well, because what this does, it helps the audience connect with you by taking away the tension. It relaxes the audience and get the audience on your side. This starts with an H. Anyone guess what that is? Humor. If you can begin your speech with some humor, that will really get the audience into your speech, especially if you tell a short story. Not a series of jokes, but short stories that is related to what you're going to be talking about. For example, I used this short story in one of my speeches. My dad once asked me, "Harry, do you know the difference between done and complete?" I said, "Dad, they sound pretty similar to me." He says, "No, there is a big difference between done and complete. You see, let me illustrate. If you marry the right woman, you are complete. If you marry the wrong woman, you are done." And son, if she catches you with another woman, you are completely done. So this eases the audience, and you can use it to talk about marriage, fidelity, or relationships. And that will lead the audience having a full attention on what you're talking about, because now they're on your side. Madam Toastmaster.